think it's going. So we are, let's see here. We're right here on this lake, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place. No fishing. They got lots of birds and stuff. Swans, there's a couple swans out there. That's pretty cool. I thought it was a good place to see a moose or a bar, and we ain't seen no moose or bar. But what the cool thing is that my patch job on the spring held up no problem for the 100 miles to Whitehorse. Got into Whitehorse, and I actually found a guy who specializes in trailer springs, and I went over there. This was on Monday, the 3rd of July, and they were closed in observance of Canada Day, eh? So they adopted that mentality from the United States. If your holiday falls on a weekend, just pick the nearest insignificant day that's not a weekend to take off from all of your civic duties. So, anyways, Canada Day was on a Saturday, so everybody was closed on Monday. Makes no sense. So I had to wait till Tuesday, which was the 4th of July, for them to be open. That was weird. Went over there, and I knew right away that place was going to be cool because his daughter worked at the counter, and she was wearing an Iron Maiden shirt. And I was talking to that guy. I said, hey, blah, blah, blah. And he said, huh? Just like me. We got one, huh? He couldn't, deaf ass Canadian. I liked him. Anyways, got me a set of springs for the trailer. He didn't have time, and I wasn't about to pay him to put them on. So I just bought the springs and left, and then I went and put them on myself. They were the leaves. Each individual leaf in the spring was about a 1/16 thicker, and there were 2 more leaves in the spring than the leaves that were on here. So real good. And put them on, and then we have driven, gosh, about 200 miles yesterday with them, and they did really well. And we're at this lake. I mean, I would try to show you these swans, but they are way out there. Anyways, the mosquitoes down in this, bruh. You see all the lily pads out there? Those are lily pads. There you go, you can kind of see them. All sorts of ducks and beavers. We saw a beaver swimming around with his, there was a beaver swimming around. He was kind of dragging a log through the water. Mika got some good pictures of him. Anyways, we should be in Alaska today, Mika. Yeah, we've been, oh, it's our neighbors. And that's us. That's our neighbors, the fancy. Oh, that's my parents. They're fancy. We got to keep it down. Actually, man, let me tell you about the land of the midnight sun. Dude, it is weird to open the door at 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's so bright that it's blinding. I need to figure something out about this. If you ever come up this way, you better bring a blindfold to sleep in, because it's crazy. Yep, so we're going to be in Dawson City, 100 miles to Dawson City, and the Great Yukon River is there in Dawson City, and there's no bridge, and Alaska's on the other side. But what they do have is a ferry, so I'm pretty sure that we're going to video this ferry ride. Okay, bye-bye.